On the one hand, you teach the young slaves that violence is never the answer. Yet out of the other side of your mouths, you advocate that everyone and everything, everywhere and at all times be controlled, monitored, taxed, and regulated through the force of government. In short, you are teaching your children that the masters may use violence whenever they please, but the slave should never resist. You indoctrinate your children into a life of unthinking, helpless subservience. You are putting the chains around their little necks and fastening the locks tight. And worst of all, you feel good about it. Out of one side of your mouths, you condemn the evils of fascism and socialism and lament the injustices of the regimes of Hitler, Stalin, and Mao. While out of the other side of your mouths, you preach exactly what they did. The worship of the collective, the subjugation of every individual to that evil insanity that wears the deceptive label, the common good. You babble on and on about diversity and open-mindedness, and then beg your masters to regulate and control every aspect of everyone's lives, creating a giant herd of unthinking conformist drones. You wear different clothes and have different hairstyles, and you think that makes you different. Yet all your minds are enslaved to the same club of masters and controllers. You think what they tell you to think and do what they tell you to do while imagining yourselves to be progressive, thinking, and enlightened. From your position of relative comfort and safety, you now condemn the evils of other lands and other times while turning a blind eye to the injustices happening right in front of you. You tell yourself that had you lived in those other places, in those other times, you would have been among those who stood up against oppression and defended the downtrodden. But that is a lie. You would have been right there with the rest of the flock of well-trained sheep, loudly demanding that the slaves be beaten, that the witches be burned, that the nonconformists and rebels be destroyed. How do I know this? Because that is exactly what you are doing today. Today's injustices and oppressions are fashionable and popular, and those who resist them, you tell yourselves, are just malcontents and freaks, people whose rights don't matter, people who deserve to be crushed under the boot of authority. Isn't that right? You bunch of spineless, unthinking hypocrites, look in the mirror. Take a good look at what you imagine to be righteous and kind. You are the devil's plaything. The crowds of thousands wildly applauding the speeches of Adolf Hitler, that was you. The mob demanding that Jesus Christ be nailed to the cross, that was you. The white invaders who celebrated the wholesale slaughter of those godless redskins, that was you. The throngs filling the Colosseum, applauding as the Christians were fed to the lions, that was you. Throughout history, the perpetual suffering and injustice occurring on an incomprehensible scale, it was all because of people just like you, the well-trained, thoroughly indoctrinated conformists, the people who do as they're told, who proudly bow to their masters, who follow the crowd, believing what everyone else believes and thinking whatever authority tells them to think. That is you. And your ignorance is not because the truth is not available to you. There have been radicals preaching it for thousands of years. No, you are ignorant because you shun the truth with all your heart and soul. You close your eyes and run away when a hint of reality lands in front of you. You condemn as extremists and fringe kooks those who try to show you the chains you wear because you don't want to be free. You don't even want to be human. Responsibility and reality scare the hell out of you, so you cling tightly to your own enslavement and lash out at any who seek to free you from it. When someone opens the door to your cage, you cower back in the corner and yell, "Close it, close it." Well, some of us are finished with trying to save you. We've wasted enough effort trying to convince you that you should be free. All you ever do is spout back what your masters have taught you, that being free only leads to chaos and destruction, while being obedient and subservient leads to peace and prosperity. There are none so blind as those who will not see. And you nation of sheep, would rather die than see the truth.
This is your last chance. Take the red pill, take the blue pill, take the red pill, take the blue pill. Take the red pill, take the blue pill, take the red pill, take the blue pill. Take the red pill, take the blue pill, take the red pill, take the blue pill. You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, 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 take the red. You stay in Wonderland. You stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Goes, 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 goes,
Yes. Coming to you from behind enemy lines. FEMA Region 6. El Paso, Texas. Broadcasting worldwide. And back on YouTube. This is the Freedom Network. So, we have a lot of stuff to go over today. And I haven't gotten much sleep last night, so I sound like crap. So bear with me, I'm like a car getting started. Anyways, DHS amassing arms for secret forces to be used against American citizens. We're going to go over that. We're also going to go over the AIDS-like disease that mysteriously appeared, supposedly, where Merck conducted vaccine trials. We're also going to go over the fact that FEMA is now openly talking about its mass graves, which is very shocking because, well, when I showed people the mass graves on YouTube, I was called a conspiracy kook. And then I was called someone who was spreading disinformation and COINTEL. Really. So we're going to go over that. Plus, we're going to go over the reason why I've used Alex Jones' news feeds, even though I don't agree with Alex Jones. But here's the thing. I deleted last night the evidence that I actually questioned Alex Jones on the radio about James Holmes. Remember how I had the proof? I have that on the freedomnetworkfrontlines.com. In fact, I should pull that up. But here's the thing, okay? By the way, it's if you're just joining us, it's Tuesday, August 28th, 2012. I'm your host, Angel Diaz. This is the Freedom Network. You have reached the front of the spear. The real red pill. And I'm sick and tired of people attacking me when I've done episodes already on how Alex Jones is COINTEL PRO. Okay, so you don't need to keep telling me that. Okay? Second off, those of you who keep attacking me on Spreaker, you're only doing me a favor. Look at my following. It's increased at least by 25%. So, if you really don't want people to check me out, you should probably stop talking about me on your radio show. But, you know, hey, you don't want to follow my advice? That's okay. I love getting followers, okay? But here's the thing. First off, I'm poor. I live in an apartment. You can come check it out if you want, if you don't believe me, because I know a lot of people are saying, oh, no, he lives in a house. I remember this one radio show said I had this massive amount of land. Okay, fine. Come down to El Paso, Texas. Come to the place where I broadcast from and see how poor I really am. I don't have any land, okay? I don't have anything. And I realize that I'm going to receive attacks, okay? That's a part of being... You know how COINTEL PRO works? This is how it works, okay? They attack, they put out disinformation and make people look like they're part of the establishment, so that way you don't seek out the truth. So you're busy chasing your tail over and over and over again, busy infighting, fighting with each other, but you're not fighting and attacking the New World Order. And that's what the New World Order wants you to do, okay? Now, am I saying here, look, you should just listen to everyone who gets on the radio and attacks New World Order? No, of course not, because there's going to be COINTEL PRO agents out there, agent provocateurs out there, that are going to attack the New World Order, because just like in Tragedy and Hope, they're going to provide the hope by revealing what's going on. But they're only going to reveal what the masters want them to. And quite frankly, I believe that they want to reveal everything because they have so much chutzpah and bravada that they think that they can actually pull this off. They think you're that stupid, folks. Okay? So, in a sense, even though Alex Jones is COINTEL PRO, in a sense, he's correct in saying that they think you're that stupid. That they can even use COINTEL PRO and put out information out there that is valid and real. And they think you're so stupid. CFR working with Al-Qaeda, West now backs Al-Qaeda. They think you're so dumb that you're going to hear this, but you're still going to go along with whatever the government tells you. And some of you might say, well, I don't go along with that. I'm anti-establishment. Okay, really? Then how come you're not attacking the New World Order? You see, I see all these people who claim that they're against the state, but then out of the other side of their mouth, they promote the state. And I'm not even saying that it's outside of libertarians. No, libertarians do this, folks. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. And all I do every single day is provide solutions. To those of you out there who say, look, this guy just says the news and, he doesn't provide any solutions. He's just all about ratings and fear-mongering. Really? So that's why I went over the fact of survival situations when nuclear fallout happens. That's why I went over how to handle a PSYOP, and I break down how PSYOPs really work. That's why on the Alex Jones show, me, supposedly by folks on the radio, I'll go ahead and name the radio stations. I don't care if you go check them out. Go ahead, check them out. You know what? They might be valid, they might not be, But in my eyes,